No!
Against Aaron Rodgers.
No.
I have more
Against the Packers defense.
Oh my god.
You're not hearing me, man. That's why you gotta listen.
I'm hearing
No,
you.
you're not. You're not. Okay, you're not comprehending. You're not comprehending it. Let me say it another way so that your slow folks can understand. Since you
feeling good.
Blake's not here.
Yeah, feeling.
Let's have a moment of silence for Blake.
He's not dead. Or
he's not. No, he's in good health. He's fine. He's just not here.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
All right. Welcome to another episode of Get Into It, sponsored by Peoria. You know what? That was a good one.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Peoria Life. Man, we got some stuff to talk about today. Trade deadline just passed.
Yes, sir.
Alex, I'm gonna throw it to you because you got them on your phone, and you know, I just at a loss of words for some of the stuff that happened. I just didn't think some of the stuff would go through.
A lot of things happened, man. So, let's talk about the biggest one, right? Happened on February.
Oh, Porzingis.
No, we're talking about the Derek White one.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
But in all seriousness though, the Sixers, they land James Harden. So 76ers got James Harden and Paul Millsap, right? But the Brooklyn Nets, who I would consider to be the winners of the trade deadline, they received Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and a 2027 first round pick and a 2022 first round pick. So let me know your thoughts on this one. Man.
Yeah, so initially when it happened, I'm like, why would Brooklyn do that? Like, if I were me, I mean, I guess I get it, but like, I would have tried to keep Harden and just let it ride through. Obviously Ben's not playing; he's a big question mark. But also, when I put some thought into it, it was like, you know what? He's really only not playing for real because he doesn't want to play for Philadelphia. I feel like in a new environment, new setting, he might want to play. He'll probably go back to reverting to old Ben. On top of the fact that he won't be looked at to score, he'll really be looked at to defend, and that part of his game isn't, messed up. He's not really going through anything in terms of that. So for that, I would say, and obviously Seth Curry, great shooter, underrated in my personal opinion. Andre Drummond, who I think, yes, is old, but he's a body that Brooklyn desperately needed.
He's not even that old. He's like 28.
He's not that young.
That's not old.
He's not that young.
I'm not saying he's old.
He's like 31, 32.
No, he's not 31, 32.
Look up how old Andre Drummond is right now.
You can keep going.
Well, I won't keep going. But anyway, big body, someone that they needed. Could easily put up 10 and 10. He can defend the rim a little bit. He could put up 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, I thought you said 20 and 10. Oh,
no, 10 and 10.
But yeah, no, he's 28.
He's 28?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I feel like he's been in the league for like 15 years.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, well, then he's pretty young. That's pretty young.
Yes, that's what I said.
I was wrong. Devin was wrong.
Yes, you were wrong. Count it. Yep.
I was wrong. I'll take that one. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That really just threw me. But no, a good center. He was playing really pretty well behind Joel. Now he gets a spot to actually like contend and play really well and shine in a way that he kind of did in with the Pistons, but he just won't be asked to do as much because he won't be the best player on that team, clearly. James Harden, it'd be nice to see him and Embiid. I don't really care about Paul Millsap. It's whatever. He can do a little something, but it is whatever. But yeah, I think they are, in the short term, I think Philadelphia won. In the long term, Brooklyn, because when Ben comes back, because we don't know when that'll happen, I think that'll really mesh well with the rest of the team. And obviously there are more shooters. Well, there's another shooter in Seth Curry, so.
Interesting. So, yeah, like I said, I would consider the Nets to be the winner of this trade. Like you said, it got rid of the I would say the locker room problem with James Harden. Still got some good value back from him. Got a guy in Ben Simmons who, you say what you want, he's still one of the best defenders in the league, still one of the better playmakers in the league. So that's pretty much going to be his role, especially alongside KD and Kyrie. They got another shooter like Seth Curry who can, I guess, fill that void that Joe Harris kind of left.
Yeah.
Not to say that Joe Harris actually left, but he just wasn't. Even
let's
then,
not forget what he did in the playoffs.
Yeah, I was gonna say even then when he was playing, he wasn't playing that great in the playoffs.
I would have shot better in the playoffs than he did.
Oh my God! But yeah, so alongside that, they also got Andre Drummond, which is a big body that they desperately needed, right? A big physical presence in the paint to kind of hold things down. I'm not gonna expect Andre to be this defensive monster, this
defensive anchor,
nah. But he's a presence, all right. He can be a big body
and a great rebounder, right?
Yeah, and then also the 2 first-round picks, which I was very confused as to why Daryl Morey would throw these in, especially considering
they probably asked for one. They're probably like, we want picks.
Yeah, but it's like 2, and then you gotta think like the Sixers by 2027 are probably not gonna be good.
Nope.
No. So
hey, it is what it is, man.
So. The next trade that we got here, the Mavericks send Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. So the Mavericks, they obtained Spencer Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans, and the Wizards got a 2022 second-round pick along with Kristaps Porzingis. How you feeling on this?
See, check me out, right? You and I talked about this.
Yeah.
I hated this trade. I hated this trade in every way, shape, and form. Now, let me be clear. I think the Wizards won. Now, this is all assuming, which is a very big assumption, that Kristaps actually plays and stays relatively healthy. Him with Bradley Beal could be nice. And the Wizards aren't terrible, to be fair.
Not great.
They're not great, but they're not terrible.
Not okay.
They're okay. They're not OKC. They're not OKC. That's my point. They're not terrible. They ain't the Pistons either. So.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
No.
I ain't gonna lie. I would consider OKC and Detroit better teams than the Wizards. Because they
maybe today because they don't have injuries.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and plus, they might lose just as much or even more, but just watching the game, how they play, those are teams that, especially the Thunder, you're not gonna just walk in there and just be like, okay, this is gonna be very, very easy. Or
but you walk away with the assumption that you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like Kristaps and Bradley Beal. I think that could be a good tandem. I really hate this trade for Dallas, though. I understand getting rid of Kristaps. Let me be clear, because he and Luka weren't best buds like us here. But why would you get guard that you don't really need? Jalen Brunson is pretty good.
Better than Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah. At this point. And then Davis Bertans, it's cool. You got a shooter. You already had shooters. It kind of seems like you're getting a bit repetitive. I don't know. I'm not leaving Norman Powell. I'm sorry, not Norman Powell. What's their center's name? Powell is his last name.
Mike Powell?
Whoever it is.
I'm sorry, Dwight Powell.
Dwight Powell, thank you.
I just got
Thank you. I want to say Dwight, but I'm like, oh, that's Dwight Powell. Anyway, Dwight Powell. I'm not leaving that to him, bro. No. KP was good. Whether they were at odds or not, KP was good. At least get another big in return. Don't get a guard and then a shooter who's not a real big. They got smaller and they didn't need to, in my personal opinion. I didn't like it. I guess it gives Luka a little more, no one's in his ear telling him, hey, share the ball with me. But, I don't know, I didn't like it. It just seemed like a really unnecessary trade. And who wants to go to the Wizards? I just, whatever. Your turn. Go ahead.
But yeah, kind of like you said here, right? I don't like this trade for the Mavericks at all. Now, I'm not going to lie. 1 or 2 seasons ago, this was a great trade for the Mavericks. Because Spencer Dinwiddie was playing great.
Yeah.
Davis Bertans was playing great, shooting the ball great, right? Even last year, he shot 40% from 3 on 7 attempts? Great. This season, 4 attempts on 32%.
Yeah.
Just bad.
Just not good.
Spencer Dinwiddie only put up 12 and 4 on
mid.
on below 40% shooting.
Mid.
Bad.
Mid.
So I'm like the only reason why I could see this trade actually happening is because Luka told the front office he didn't want Porzingis.
Get rid of Porzingis. That's the only reason.
That's the only trade. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
That's bad.
This makes me sad.
But moving on, right, to a 4-team trade, and this is kind of a rare occasion because I think every team won.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna start off with the Bucks. The Bucks picked up Serge Ibaka, 2 second-round picks, one from Sacramento and one from Detroit, and then they got cash from the LA Clippers.
You love that cash, baby.
Yes, sir. I wonder how much cash they actually got.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see a report on it.
Yeah, but
it's probably irrelevant. So.
Yeah. But the Clippers, they got Ronnie Hood and Semi Ojeleye from the Bucks, as well as some thrown-in guy from Sacramento. That's literally what it says. Thrown-in guy.
Are you serious?
But,
hey, I would hate to be considered a throw-in guy.
Yeah, but the Sacramento Kings, they picked up Dante DiVincenzo, very underrated player.
Very underrated.
Josh Jackson, who could still be something, maybe.
Okay.
Trey Lyles, who's okay, and they also picked up a second-round pick
from the Bucks.
From
the Bucks.
Trey Lyles? No, from Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they also picked up a second-round pick from Detroit, and then the Pistons, they got Marvin Bagley from Sacramento. So this is a trade that I would consider all 4 teams won. The Bucks, they got someone who can basically play that Brook Lopez role better than Brook Lopez at this point, because Brook Lopez isn't even playing as good as Brook Lopez usually like Brook Lopez will play. That's a lot of Brook Lopez.
I'm about to say, how many times did you finish saying Brook Lopez?
Yeah, that's a lot of Brook Lopez.
But you stop saying Brook Lopez.
Brook Lopez. But yeah, the Kings, they picked up Dante, which...
No, dude, it's a cool pickup right next to De'Aaron. It's cool.
That's good.
He plays defense. It's cool.
I'm like, you didn't need to get Dante if you already kept Tyrese.
No, you didn't. But, I mean, it is what it is.
But yeah, okay, this might be another unpopular opinion, but out of this trade, I would consider the Pistons to be the biggest winners. Because they got a guy, Marvin Bagley III, who never really got a chance to show what he can do in today's league, right? I mean, he got to the Sacramento Kings. Injuries plagued them. Yeah, injuries plagued them. Lack of playing time. The front office literally said we don't like him. His own dad literally said we don't like the front office. So it's just a lot of unnecessary tension, right? And this can set up.
Well, it was like MP.
For real,
in 2K.
But yeah, this would definitely set up some great stuff for the Pistons. Obviously they got Cade, they got Sadiq Bey, and now Marvin Bagley III, along with their own pick this year. So. Yeah. They can
do something nice. Yeah, they can be nice in the future. I don't know. In terms of Marvin Bagley, this is gonna be really stupid. But I had him. What was it? 2K20. 2K20. I made my own roster. I made my own expansion team. Mm-hmm. He was on my team. He was pretty solid. So used correctly, I think he'd be pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, you got that from 2K.
Yeah, I got that from 2K. Yeah.
Expert analysis.
Yep.
Straight from 2K.
Straight from 2K is important. You have to get your stuff from 2K. 2K is where you get all your knowledge.
Yeah. I never actually watched watched the basketball game. I only watch. No,
I literally simulate every game on 2K.
Yeah.
That tells me the truth.
NBA Finals, I watch it on 2K.
Yep. I don't watch the real people because that's not how it should go.
No, of course
2K never lies. Except for when it does. No, I'm just kidding. I would say the biggest trade winner of the 4 would be the Bucks. Just another rim protector put next to Giannis. Brook, like you said, is obviously not being Lopez like he could have been, because Brook used to be Lopez way back in the day.
Yeah.
And now he's just Brooking instead of Lopezing.
Yeah.
So, there's that. I think Serge is a nice addition. He really kind of covers up the mistake that they had in getting rid of, or losing PJ Tucker. He's another version of that. Probably a bit more mobile.
More mobile.
And he's bigger. He's bigger.
Yeah, no, he's bigger. But mobile now. Because I wouldn't say that Serge could keep up with KD like PJ did.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever. Sure. Okay. But I like Serge better than PJ in my personal opinion. So I like that for them.
Fair. And now we have another trade.
Mm-hmm.
The Raptors traded Goran Dragic to the Spurs. Why? I don't know. The Raptors, they got Thaddeus Young and Drew Eubanks, and a 2022 second-round pick. And the Spurs got Goran Dragic and a first-round pick from the Raptors.
Nobody cares about this trade. Nobody cares.
It's just
It's just kind of a random trade.
I mean, I understand it, right? They wanted the pick, and they didn't really give up a lot.
No.
So I would say the Spurs got this one.
Sure, I don't care. Neither team got any real value.
I mean, the pick could be something good.
The pick could be something, but I'm talking about in terms of pure players.
Mm-hmm. So I want to actually ask you. So if you had to list out a winner and a loser for this trade deadline, what teams are you picking?
Okay, so winner, I have the Nets.
Mm-hmm.
I think they win in the longest term. In terms of a loser, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas is the biggest loser. Because what the heck? And maybe that's just my own personal bias. But that trade made no sense to me.
Yeah.
I didn't get it, man.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's okay.
At least get a big. If you got a big, I might have changed my answer.
It's okay.
But shit didn't. Oh, whoa, wait. No. I might.
Because I have a team. I think we might be thinking about the same team.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I lied. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the teams that actually traded somebody.
Yes.
No, I lied. The Lakers. I forgot about
Bro.
that. I was only thinking about people who actually traded somebody.
How do they not
trade anything?
How do they not make
trade nothing?
They tried. They actually tried. There were reports that they tried to do a straight up swap for Russell and Buddy. The Kings declined.
And then John Wall was brought up.
Actually, the John Wall trade, I wouldn't have minded that because it would have been John Wall and a pick for Russ. Yeah. Which, I mean, at least you getting it's a unilateral trade, like it's a lateral movement, but you also get the pick. Yeah. So, but you know what's also crazy? The Kings and the Pacers pretty much gave up solid enough players for nothing.
They just got better in other areas. And to get worse in the areas that they got rid of people.
And the Lakers got none of those guys.
They got nothing.
So this is interesting. This is very interesting to see what they're gonna do remaining in the season. Like they literally fixed no issues. No. Russ is still gonna be Russ. Bron is still gonna play like Bron.
So they focusing on the buyout. Boy, you ain't find nobody no buyout.
Who was gonna buy?
Right. Who's getting bought out?
What, Paul Millsap?
Right.
Huh? You want Paul Millsap to get bought out?
Right. Paul Millsap's gonna fix your team.
Oh my God, this
that was bad.
This is frustrating.
I forgot about them.
Yeah. They
are the losers. They are the losers.
They are the biggest.
No, they are losers. They are just losers.
The LA losers.
The LA losers. Yes, that is. Yeah.
But yeah,
that's bad.
Yeah, that's
really bad.
I mean, but kind of like you, I got the Nets being the biggest winners. Right? They made a move that can not only help them out in the future, but also help them out win now. Like I said, Ben Simmons, say what you want. He's still a top,
great defender. Great facilitator.
He's still very versatile.
Yeah. Can run the floor.
Yeah. Put him in a dunker spot. Actually, you know what I want them to do with him?
Make him do Draymond.
That, and I want them to put him at the 5.
Huh?
I want them to put Ben Simmons at the 5. Yes. I like KD being the 4. I like Joe Harris being the 3. Well, Seth and then Bruce Brown as a 2 and a 3. Kyrie when he's there. And then Ben at the 5. Just think about it. It will work. It will work. And how much you want to bet they're going to run
it would work
at the 5?
Against who?
You said what?
Who are they running that against? They ain't running that against Philadelphia now. They ain't running that against against the Nuggets.
I mean,
according to you, they wouldn't run it against Atlanta because Clint Capella, he's just that dog.
Oh my God.
They not running it against Phoenix.
Okay, but
they're not running it against Chicago.
Okay, but here's my point, right? Here's my problem, right? Because how are we gonna say that LeBron at the 5 could work? But
I don't think it would work.
But it did work. They lost.
No, did it work then?
They lost.
So did it work?
But
No. They did it. Did it work?
Them running Braun at the 5 is not why they lost. We know why they lost.
But did it work? Regardless of the reason of winning or losing.
I test why does it work. I test why does it work. Now, if they had fixed up their issues, they would have won. It would have been a success.
No.
That's all I'm gonna say. Ben Simmons at the 5.
No. Ben Simmons at the 4.
Right. Hashtag build around Ben. Hashtag Ben at the 5.
Ew. No.
Yeah.
No.
Build with Ben.
No.
I'm gonna.
No.
Hashtag Ben 10 at the 5.
Come on, Ben 10. No.
Yeah, that's
here's what they need to do.
Ben
Get Kristaps. Put
What?
Kristaps at the 5.
What do you mean? What
Then
are you
got
talking about?
Kyrie. You got Seth Curry. You got KD. You got Ben Simmons. And you got Kristaps.
No, now you want to know what would have been crazy? Because there were reports that they were trying to get Miles Turner.
Man.
They ain't got Miles
If
Turner.
they got Miles Turner, that was a wrap. That was a wrap.
They would have been my favorites for the championship.
They would have been my favorites for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was interesting. Just want to close really fast by saying, Lakers, you suck. Pick me up if you want. I might be better than
Yeah,
Russell.
sure. I could do a little something.
I haven't even released the ball yet.
Yeah. See, you haven't even released the ball, and like 8 defenders already just jumped.
Right, but they've already landed twice.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I'm still floating.
Yeah.
Boy, you seen that Chris Paul commercial, the State Farm Heat? Anyway, thank you guys for coming to another episode of Get Into a Podcast, sponsored by who? Peoria Life? I hit that though. I did hit that.
You hit something.
Man. Thank you guys for coming to the episode. Catch you guys next time. Man, we got a lot to talk about. Super Bowl. It's tomorrow, man.
Bro, let's go Rams.
Man, let's go Rams. I swear if I'm wrong, I'm going to be mad.
Man.
I swear if Joe Burr wins, if Joe Burr,
Joe Shiesty.
Joe Burr,
Joe
if he
from the
wins,
Bronx.
I'm not gonna lie. It's not even that I have anything against Joe Burrow, but that's no. I'd rather see OBJ and everyone else win. He can win later down the line. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming, and we'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.